Hey everyone, it's me Catherine, and today I'm going to do my April wrap up, but before we jump into that, I just wanted to have a quick check-in just to say hi, because it's been a while. A lot's happened since my last video. How is everybody doing? Are we doing okay? Are we not doing okay? I think I'm in the middle at this point. I'm sort of like at a point where I'm either going to adjust and it's going to be okay, or I'm going to crash and burn. We'll see which one that is. But I have slowly been getting like my mojo back to do things, so I thought, you know what, let's get this April wrap up done. I filmed little bits throughout the month, just to sort of like get back into things, and here we are. And I know I said that I would never do wrap-ups again, and then I did that last wrap-up, and now I'm here doing another wrap-up. But I think what I hated about wrap-ups before was the fact that I don't know, I felt like it was probably a bit too rigid for me, and if you followed me for a period of time, I don't really do well with like rigid, this is what I read, this is what this is about, this is this. I'm more of a feelings, kind of go with the flow kind of person, sort of like, yeah, I read this, yeah, it was okay, this is what I liked, this is what I didn't like. And I'm just going to sort of, rather than trying to do like proper summaries and like get technical, I guess, I'm just gonna embrace that and just talk about, I don't know, I'm gonna test, see how it goes, just talk about everything that I've done over the month, like whether I finished it or not, whether it's a book or not, just sort of a general April, just use these wrap-ups as sort of a general, this is what I've been up to this month, how are you guys doing, sort of thing. So we'll see how it goes. So I'll start with the book that I actually finished, and it is Attack on Titan, No Regrets Volume 1, which is a prequel, sort of like 2-volume story following Levi and how he became a member of the Survey Corps. And if you're anything like me, and I think a lot of people actually, Levi is my favourite. I love him so much, and I don't know how much of that is down to his actual character, because although his character is great, in the anime he is voiced by, I can never remember his name, and I love his voice actor, I love his voice, so I don't know whether it's down to that, or whether it is, or whether like that's partly why, but anyway, I am getting off on a tangent. This is the first volume, and we see how how he got recruited into the Survey Corps and things like that. I enjoyed it. I think I was always going to probably enjoy it because it is Levi and I love him a lot. A lot. I guess reading this and enjoying this probably says that I love Levi's character, and that love is just amplified by the fact that his voice actor is I'm sure it's Kamiya. Oh my god, I'm sure I've got it written down somewhere. Hiroshi! Oh my god, Hiroshi Kamiya. I knew it was Kamiya. So yeah, so if you like Attack on Titan and you like Levi and you're interested to see how he started, you also get to see Erwin as well. And before he becomes the leader of the Survey Corps, you also see Erwin and how he has helped the Survey Corps become what it is in the main volumes. So if you like Attack on Titan, if you like Levi, if you're interested to see how he got to where he is, then you know what, it's I would recommend it. Okay, so that is the only book I finished. I have watched a lot because honestly, it's only the last couple of weeks of the only thing in the last couple of weeks of April that I sort of got my reading mojo back. Like, finally felt like reading something. I mean, it's still just audiobooks. So I've mostly been watching things and playing Animal Crossing. Like, I know everybody's playing Animal Crossing right now, and you know what? I wasn't going to, but I think I lasted till the end of March before I caved and bought myself a copy. And I like it so much. It's just really nice because I have my little routines that I do on my island, and that routine has sort of like got into my day, so it's nice to sort of like get into a routine. I get up, I have my breakfast, I go on Animal Crossing for a bit and do my little morning routine, and it's just been really nice. And my sister has it now as well, so we've been sort of playing together. I've been helping her, and we've been, you know, just having a nice old chill time on old Animal Crossing. Which, actually, like, I've been playing for... Yesterday was my 21st day of playing Animal Crossing in a row. And yesterday was the first time ever I got to Tarantula Island. Like, on their last day. I don't know if anybody else found this, but maybe, like, the game just sort of like, you know what, it's the last day of the tarantulas. Here you go. Here's your chance now. And let me tell you, it was stressful. So stressful, because I was on a time limit because I didn't hit the island until... I've never been on Tarantula Island before, so I didn't have a method on how to do it. It took me like a few minutes to sort of like work out how I was going to... the best way to do it. So I was on a deadline because I wanted to have my bridge finished. Paid for. I got a bridge waiting to be finished to be paid for, so I was on a deadline to get these tarantulas back to Nook's Cranny so I could get the pennies to get the bridge paid for so I could have it for today. So I imposed that time limit on me, so I had until I gave myself till about 10 to 10 to fill my inventory with tarantulas, because I didn't get to this island till... What time was it? It was probably about 9 o'clock. So you think 50 minutes would be ample time, but no, it was not. It was not ample time. But I did it, and I'm happy. Got the bridge paid for, and that's it. And now the tarantulas are gone, so I don't have to worry about going to Tarantula Island again. But I think it's scorpions now, I think, right? I've heard they're being replaced with scorpions, so that should be interesting, but I'm going to assume they're the same sort of thing, that you catch them the same, but we'll see. But anyway, so I have been playing a lot of Animal Crossing and improving my island. I've got KK coming tomorrow, which is exciting. Finally got my star level up, so I've got my KK concert tomorrow, which I'm looking forward to. It's going to be a good time. But yeah, so I know like you're probably tired of seeing everybody playing Animal Crossing, but it's just so nice and so chill. And it came out at like the right time. Like they didn't plan this, but its release could not have come, well, at a better time, because it's been a sort of like an escape for a lot of people. Because we can't go outside and meet people. It's not, you know what I mean? Whereas on Animal Crossing, you can go, if all your friends have Animal Crossing, you can go to the islands and have fun and hang out, and that's just a really nice thing. I don't have a lot of friends that play Animal Crossing. It's basically me and my sister, but that's still been nice. I just like to wander around outside and stuff, so that's been really nice. Speaking of playing games with other people, me and my sister have worked out like a little schedule. Basically Wednesday mornings we play online together. At the minute we've been playing Overwatch, which has been, because I haven't played Overwatch in months. I played a little bit after Sigma, I think, came in. I literally just played it for like a couple of hours and then turned it off. And before that, I haven't played it since just before Ash was added to the roster. So jumping back into it now has been a learning curve, because there's maps I don't know, there's characters that I haven't got used to playing as, because our go-to is Mystery Heroes, because I just like there's less stress, there's no pressure to pick the right character, and I just find it a lot of fun. I mean, it's been nice. It's been a lot of fun. It's been something to look forward to, and sort of like a set thing. You know, it's Wednesday, get up, play some Overwatch for a couple of hours, and then Wednesday night is now our I guess sister game night. So there's me, my younger sister and my older sister have now started like on Wednesday nights we do a thing. We started this Wednesday and we did Pictionary, which was an experience. But it's been nice, especially for his older sister, because me and Joe's, my younger sister, there's only 2 years between us, so we're a lot closer in age, whereas his older sister, she's 12 years older than me, so she she moved out and she's had her own family for a while, so she's sort of been, I won't say out of the loop, because that's, well, she's sort of like always been like on the outside, like with her own family, and dealing with all that and stuff. So this has been really nice for us all to sort of like get together and do sister things. I don't know what we're doing next week, but it's been nice. It's been really nice, and I really enjoyed doing it. But I've got off on a tangent. What was I talking about? Animal Crossing. Well, things I've been doing. I'm doing my April wrap up. Things I've been doing. So I've been playing Animal Crossing. Been playing some Overwatch. I've also started at the recommendation of one of my uni friends who lives in Belgium now, so I don't get to see. I was supposed to be going to see her in June this year, which I was really excited about, but that's not happening now. So she plays a lot of Elder Scrolls Online, so she recommended I get it. So I've been sort of like just dabbling in that a little bit, just getting started, getting used to the world and stuff, because I've never played an MMO before. It's not really my thing, like that sort of thing. I just never thought it was my thing, especially with the subscriptions. But with the Elder Scrolls Online, it's a I think it used to be subscription, but now you just pay for the base game, and then if you want to pay for extra, I think you can, but you don't have to. So that's been nice to get in and jump into that and playing that, because I've not really played much of the Elder Scrolls. I played a bit of Skyrim, but I don't think I got very far before I just, like with a lot of games, I just stopped playing and never got around to picking back up again. Maybe I will, I don't know, because everyone says Skyrim's great, so, you know, probably something I should think about maybe getting back into. I also said I was watching a lot of things, right? So I have been catching up on a couple of the anime that I've been watching. I'm up now on My Hero Academia, all caught up on that. I love that so much. My children are... I think I've talked about My Hero Academia before on this channel. I think I've mentioned it, and how much I love my children, and I just want the best for them. And this season's been a rough ride. Like, it's been hard. Like, it's the first part of the season, of season 4, was, oh my god, like, no, it was. And then we had the cute fluffy bit with the school festival in between, and then it's just started getting up. I'm all up to date on that now. I'm also up to date on Haikyuu, which, oh my god, the stress, so much the suspense, I forgot how much, because I done a rewatch of Haikyuu and it's been ages between the last Haikyuu and this one, or it feels like it's been ages, I don't actually know. So I did a rewatch once I heard that the new season was coming out. So I did a rewatch, and it's been nice watching because I know what happens, but you can still feel it. And then Haikyuu, is it to the top? Haikyuu to the top. Oh, because obviously I don't know what's happening anymore. I forgot how tense it is, like, wanting them all to do so well. And the thing with Haikyuu is, and what I like about Haikyuu over, say, Kuroko no Basuke, is the other team aren't the bad guys. And I don't know if that's going to change with the team that they're currently playing now, because their main player seems to be a bit of a knob, also voiced by another one of my favourite voice actors, whose name is I've forgotten, but he does Tamaki. He's the voice of Tamaki in Oran High School Host Club. But most, like the other teams, like there's no sort of like antagonistic relationship. I mean, I suppose the Shiratorizawa, theirs was a bit, but that was like the first one. The others have sort of been really nice, really friendly. Even Aoba, is it Aoba? Aoba, you know the team. You know the team. Even them, it's sort of like nice. So although you want the Haikyuu, you want the Karasuno lads to do it, like to win, ultimately be the winner, you can't help but sort of find yourself partly rooting for the other team as well. Especially like when you get to know them, because they have the oh my god, the practice matches where they go into Tokyo to do the practice matches with Nekoma, oh my god, I've forgotten the names of them. But you know, and you see all the players and you get to know them, and they're just all a great bunch of kids that are just playing volleyball because they love it, and it's so wholesome, and I just love it as an anime. Like, if you haven't watched Haikyuu, like, watch it. Just watch it, like, it's good. It's good. That's it for anime. You'd think I'd have been watching One Piece right after the last wrap-up I did. Hey everyone, it's me, Catherine, and today I am operating on exactly 0 hours sleep, because last night I thought it would be a great idea to stay up all night watching One Piece. But no, because you see what happened is I've hit the Water 7 arc, and I remember that arc being quite the emotional ride, like the first big, I think, emotional arc, at least, you know, the first sort of like big, at least for me, the first big emotional arc, and it's the first real trouble that the team, that the Straw Hats face as a crew, and I just wasn't ready for that, so I've stopped that. But I do need to get back to watching that. But no, I thought it would be a good idea to watch the entirety of Avatar: The Last Airbender again, which was a ride. You don't need me to tell you about Avatar: The Last Airbender because it's great. You've probably already watched it. You do not need me to tell you to watch Avatar: The Last Airbender. It is good. Although I still, like, even more so now, I still feel like Katara and Aang, I know they're like I think they're like a beloved ship, like, yes, I just find it weird. And it's the age gap. Now, I think it's only 2 years, like, Aang is 12, I mean 112, but like, he's still a 12-year-old boy, and she is a 14-year-old girl, and I don't know about you, but at 14, a 12-year-old still felt like a child to me, like, because it's the same age gap between me and my younger sister, and now we're practically the same age. Now that we're in his 20s, late 20s, even once we hit his 20s, it was sort of like we were the same age. But like before that, she always felt younger to me, like a child to me, especially when I was like at 14, she was 12. So that's so I was in year 9 while she was in year 7, and all the year 7s at that time felt like little kids to me. I could not find myself being attracted to somebody that young. So I guess that's just me. Like, if once they got on older, I think maybe it would have felt better. But at that age, I just think when you're that young, the age gap matters. You know what I mean? Like, 2 years might not seem like a big gap, but at that time, because kids grow pretty quickly, right? Kids change over the years. So at 12 and 14, there's a big difference between a 12 and a 14-year-old, at least from my memory. So, I don't know. It always felt a bit weird to me, and yeah, I just thought I just wanted to just get that out there. But you don't need me to tell you to go to if you haven't watched Avatar: The Last Airbender, you are in for a treat, because it is good, and it is currently on Netflix. So go check it out if you haven't already. You probably won't be disappointed. What else have I finished this month? Oh, I finished the Castlevania that's on Netflix. I mean, there's 3 seasons, but I think in total it's like 22 episodes, the whole thing. 10 add 8 is 18, add 4 is 20. Yeah, it's 22 episodes. The whole thing is 22 episodes. There's 4 episodes in the first season, 8 in the second season, and then 10 in the third season. And you know what? I haven't played any of the video games, so I can't say as to I can't compare them to see if it's a good adaptation or anything like that. But I think I liked it. But the thing I think with it is it's sort of like running at 2 speeds. Because on the one hand, it feels like everything takes such a long time to get to where they're supposed to be going, but on the other hand, it's sort of like top speed, everything happens, because it's not very long, so everything sort of happens all in one go. So I've kept watching it, I keep watching it, and I don't know if I don't know. Like, on the one hand, I think I'm enjoying it, but on the other hand, I don't know if I'm bored. It's sort of a weird one, I think, and I don't know how I feel about the ending of season 3, because I don't know. But one thing I was surprised to find out is the person who does the music for the series is Trevor Morris, who I'm sure has done lots of other excellent soundtracks, but I know him from the Dragon Age Inquisition soundtrack, which I thought was nice, and I do enjoy this. I think it is a good soundtrack, especially season 2, episode 7 at the beginning, where we're starting to get to sort of like the epic sort of like battle scene. The music there, I thought was phenomenal. But overall, as a series, I don't know how I feel about it, so I don't know. Like, maybe if you've played the video game series, then maybe, obviously, you've probably already checked it out if you've played the video game series. If you haven't, I don't think you need to have played it, because nothing felt... I didn't have any questions that might have been explained had I played the video game series. So, Binmen, why are you here now? I thought you'd already been. Okay, I think they're far enough away now. What was I saying? So yeah, so if you've played the video game series, you've probably already watched it. And if you haven't, then maybe you just, I don't know. But I think it's maybe worth giving it a go, just to see what you think. It has a few notable voice actors in it, at least ones I recognise. Richard Armitage, for one. Theo James is in it. Also Bill Nighy and Jason Isaacs show up in season 3. So it's got like a few, and I'm sure the other ones are well known to other people. I don't personally know them, but they're the ones I know that have popped up that surprised me as being part of it. So yeah, and finally on to what I am currently reading, and I'm listening to this on an audiobook, and it is Nevernight by Jay Kristoff, which is a fantasy series set in, I think, sort of like Italy inspired, like old Italy, fantasy settings of like Italian inspired. It's like I'm assuming it's an Italian inspired setting with with just some of the words that they use and things that are going on. Like obviously it's not solely Italian, but that's the sort of feel that I get from it, like ancient Rome. That's what I was looking for. Ancient Rome style, not even ancient Rome, maybe like Rome style. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. And I'm almost finished with it. I think I've got like 11 chapters left. And I am enjoying it. But I'm not loving it like I thought I would, because I've seen a lot of people say really good things about it. People whose tastes I tend that are quite similar to mine, who really, really, really like it, and I think it's okay. I can't really pinpoint why. I just, when you just have like everything that's happening, like everything that's happened so far, like written down on paper, like all the things it has, it's like ticking all of my boxes, but for some reason it's just not connecting with me, and I don't know what it is about it. Like if you've read it, like, and it let me know, like, yeah, like if you've read it, like talk to me about it. Like is it the last, like, am I gonna, I've been waiting for that moment that is gonna grip me and I'm not gonna be able to put it down, but I've not encountered that moment yet. Like it's had its moments, like there's been moments that have just like proper like shocked me, and that have like, when it's all gone, like and when stuff's gone down and everything. So it's not like things don't happen in it, but at the same time I'm sort of like, I don't know if I care. Now, I don't know if it's because of this mood that I'm in currently, that's why, but I just don't know. Like, if you've read it, let me know. Like if you've had similar, like if you disliked it, like I don't want no hate, don't want any of the hate in the chat, like I don't want any of that, but if you like maybe read it and just didn't like it, like talk to me, tell me why, because I don't know. It should be something I love, which is why I started reading it, and I picked the audiobook because I know I've heard that it's got footnotes, like quite a lot of footnotes, and I don't always deal well with footnotes because sometimes they just take me out of it, whereas if I'm listening to it, I don't know. Sometimes I can tell, but most of the time I don't know what's a footnote and what's not. So I'm not taken out of the main body of the story. It's all one flowing thing, and the narrator, bang up job, I can't remember what his name is, but I'll put his name on here, because he does he's doing a pretty bang up job. Like, he's not a bad narrator or anything. I just, for some reason, it's just not clicking, and I don't know why. I'm gonna finish it. I'm 11 chapters in. Like, I'm not disliking it. I like it just fine. It's just not gripping me the way I thought it would, and depending how it ends depends whether I decide whether I'm going to continue with the series or not. Because again, from reviews and things, it looks like it's, for a lot of people, it's a pretty solid series. Like, so I'm kind of miffed that it hasn't gripped me the same. And so I went in, and it is everything that's in it. You know what I mean? It's what I was expecting to get from it, but I'm not getting the. I can't even think of the word I'm looking for. It's just not hitting me the way that I thought it would. Like, I don't dislike Mia as a character. I don't dislike Trick. And the academy is brutal, but that's not it. Like, brutal, but you sort of, that was to be expected from from what it's teaching and stuff. Like, it does not pull any punches or anything. So I don't think it's that. And I find the world interesting. I just engaged. I'm not fully engaged with it, and I can't pinpoint what it is. So yeah, like, have you read it? Has anybody else felt the same thing the same way? Because I don't know. It's not. I don't want to say I'm bored with it, because I don't think it's boredom. That's not it. If I was bored, I would have just turned it off and just be done with it. But I don't know. Like I said, I don't know if it's just me. Like, I've read it at the wrong time, because I'm quite a bit of a mood reader, actually. So I don't know whether I'm just not. But again, usually if I'm not in the mood, I know when I'll stop. So I don't know if it's that or what, or I don't know. When I've finished it, I will let you know. I will let you know. But for now, this has gone on for quite a bit longer than I intended. So that is going to be it from me. Thank you so much for watching. Please do let me know in the comments. Like, I need to know if it's just me, if I'm the problem, or if other people have had this problem, if you know someone who's had this problem with Nevernight. But apart from that, let me know what you're reading, what you've been up to, how you've been dealing, how you've been coping. I hope everybody's okay. And I will hopefully see you in another video. Bye!